Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. This is your chapter number 7 and your topic is number patterns. So here we have numbers. This first topic is number sequence. Here we have a sequence of the numbers. The numbers are 2, 5, 8, 11 and 14. Right? So we have to know that what is the difference between two terms. So we have 3. So when we add 3 with this term, so 2 plus 3 we are getting the next term. And 5 plus 3 we are getting the next term 8. 8 plus 3 we are getting the next term 11. So we have 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and so on forms a number sequence. The number in the number sequence are known as the terms of the sequence. The numbers are governed by a specific rule, that is start with 2 then add 3 to each term to get the next term. So this is your class discussion. We have some number sequence here. Number sequence are the positive and even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. And you can say that start with 2, add with 2, then add 2 to each term to get the next term. The second is positive odd numbers, means 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. So start with 2, then add 2 to each term to get the next term. So this is the rule. We have to learn the rule. So for each sequence, we have different rule. Multiples of 3 means 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So we are having all the multiples of 3. So start with 3, then add 3 to each term to get the next term. Powers of 2. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Right? So 1 2s are 2, 2 4s are 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16 and so on. So start with 1, then multiply each term by 2 to get the next term. Powers of 3. It is 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. Right? So 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27 and so on. Start with 1, then multiply each term by 3 to get the next term. The sequence of positive even numbers can also be obtained by multiplying each term of the sequence. Can you think of a rule different from that in table 7.1 to obtain the sequence of positive odd numbers? You have to tell the answer. For each of the following sequence, state a rule and write down the next two terms. Perfect squares. So we have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on. And perfect cube are 1, 8, 27, 64, 125 and so on. So you have to write down the next two terms and you have to state the rule also. So after 25, what number you will get? It is 1 is the square of 1, 4 is the square of 2, 9 is the square of 3, 16 is the square of 4, 25 is the square of 5, and what number should come here? 36 will come here because it is the square of 6, and then 49 will come here. It is the square of 7. Here we have cubed number. So 1 has a cube of 1, 8 is the cube of 2, and here we have 27, which is the cube of 3. 64 is the cube of 4 and 125 is the cube of 5, and you have to get what is the cube of 6 and what is the cube of 7. Now we have work example. For each of the following sequence, state a rule and write down the next two terms. Here we have sequence 42, 39, 36, 33, 30 and so on. So the sequence is decreasing. What is decreasing from these two terms? You can find it minus 3. Because when you are subtracting first term from the second term, you will get your answer with minus sign. Minus 39, 39 minus 42. Okay. So here we can say 39 minus 42. What is the result? It is minus 3. Every time when you subtract 3, so you will get the next term. So 42 minus 3, you are getting 39. 39 minus 3, you are getting 36. 36 minus 3, you are getting 33. 33 minus 3, you are getting 30. And 30 minus 3, you will get 27. And 27 minus 3, you will get 24. And so on. So they are saying subtract 3 from each term to get the next term. The next two terms are 27 and 24. Okay. So the next term in part B is sequence is minus 22, minus 18, minus 14, minus 10, minus 6. When you are getting the rule of this sequence, so you have to subtract first term from the second term. So you have to subtract here minus, you write minus 18 minus of minus 22. So what should be there? Minus 18, okay, minus minus plus 22. So what is the answer when you are subtracting minus 18 from 22? So it would be 4. So it is your answer 4, right? So plus 4 we are doing here. Minus 22 plus 4 we are getting minus 18. Minus 18 plus 4 we are getting minus 14. Minus 14 plus 4 we are getting minus 10 and so on. So the next two terms will be minus 6. Minus 6 plus 4 will come minus 2. And minus 2 plus 4 will come 2. So the next two terms are minus 2 and 2. Now it is a part C. 256, 128, 64, 32, 16 and so on. So first of all we are getting the rule here. What is the rule here? So you can say we have to divide it by 2 because by dividing we are getting the next term. So we are taking half of the given term, we are getting to get the next term. 256 divided by 2, we are getting 128. Divide by 2 is 64. Divide by 2 is 32. Divide by 2 is 16. Divide by 2, you will get 8. Divide by 2, you will get 4. So the next two terms are 8 and 4. And the rule is divide each term by 2 to get the next term. Here we have minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, and so on. So we are multiplying here minus 1. Multiply by minus 1, we are getting the next term. So multiply each term by minus 1 to get the next term. The next two terms are 1 and minus 1. Here we have practice now. For each of the following sequence, state a rule and write down the next two terms. So we have to solve it. So the first sequence is 3, 8, 13, 18, and 22. So I will take here text, right? So here we have 3, 8, 13, 18, 23, and so on, right? So first of all, we will get what is the difference. We will get the difference. So 8 minus 3. What is that? It is 5. So this is the rule that plus 5 each time. Okay. After that, we are getting the next two terms. So when you have last term 23, so 23 plus 5. 23 plus 5, you will get 28. And 28 plus 5, you will get 33, right? So your two sequence will be, two terms will be 28 and 33. I hope you have understood and you can copy this. It is your part A. Now we are doing part 2, B part. So I will write it here, part B. Here we have minus 20, minus 26, minus 32, minus 38, minus 44, and so on. So here we are writing first what we are getting here, difference. So the difference is, we will get here minus 26 minus of minus 20. Okay. So we are getting here minus 26 plus 20. So what is this? It is minus 6. Okay. So we will write the rule here. Write the rule is minus 6 each time. So how can you write the next two term, minus 44 minus 6? What is that? The next term is minus 44 minus 6. So you will get 50. Now minus 50 and minus 6. So you will get here minus 56. Okay. So you can copy this. This is your part B. Now we are doing part C. So your part C is 5, 15, 45, 135, 405, and so on. Here we are getting ratio. So ratio we are getting here 15 divided by 5. So we are getting here 3. So we can say, what is the rule? Rule is multiply 3 each time. Okay. So the next two term will be 405 multiplied by 3. 405 multiplied by 3. What is the answer? We will get the answer here. Four zero five multiplied by 3. So it is 1215. The next number will be 1215 multiplied by 3. So the result will be so the result will be 3645. I hope you have understood this question and you can copy this. And now, what is this? 437 in part D, what is given? 4374 minus 1458. And the third number is 486 and the next number is minus 162 and the next number is 54. what is the next term. So first of all, you have to check what we have to do for the next, for getting the next term. So here we have 4374 and here we have 1458. So the number is